episode, I'm sat down with Paul Redeye Chaloner, world-renowned and legendary esports broadcaster. We're going to talk a little bit about Luckbox and why Paul has recently decided to partner with them. So Paul, this is your first partnership with a betting company. Why have you only just decided to get involved now?
I think for me, I'm not anti-gambling, never have been, but I think gambling has a place and it needs to be done responsibly. And I think that we've had far too many problems with gambling, both underage gambling and illegal gambling in esports over the years, that it's always been my belief that we shouldn't condone that and we should actively go out there and try and help get rid of that. And until now, I haven't felt that there was a company that I could work with that shared those same core beliefs and those same values that would actively go out of their way to not only produce a great product, but would also look at the flaws within esports and tackle them head on.
And I think that's what people are really excited about this particular company, is that they are going through the regulation, making sure that everything is set and above board, because, I mean, we've all seen the stories of people either getting involved with underage children or potentially running away with a lot of money in a windfall. So having that extra regulation there, I'm sure everyone really appreciates. We obviously both know esports very well. Traditional sports as well, you probably watch football yourself, I imagine.
Yep.
Obviously betting is a key part of sports. A lot of people find it enhances the experience. It's absent from esports at the moment. Do you think it's something that esports is missing?
I think we've had some attempts to do esports betting. The traditional companies have looked at it in a very similar way to sports perhaps, but they haven't looked at it as deeply as I would like. And in terms of doing something for esports people, the way that we consume our media and watch the games, some of it's been very simplistic in terms of, yes, I can bet on this team beating this team, but nothing else. There's nothing around it. I can't join in socially around it. I can't discuss anything about it with anyone else other than my social media feeds. And not everyone shares that kind of same interest, so it's very difficult to be social about it, and obviously Luckbox that can change that. On top of that, you can bet in many different ways, right? And I don't think there's anything so far out there that allows you to think about, I can use in-game items that I've built up, or I can use cryptocurrencies, which obviously I personally love, or I can just use good old-fashioned cash. And there was nothing out there where I could use a mixture of those things. So Luckbox comes to a point where it does offer those things. It does offer some social scaling within it as well, and then allows people to bet in a safe environment, which again then also means they can be social about it and they can use whatever they want in terms of betting and risk, and we can help them and educate them along the way as well, because I think that's the key part for me, is that we do have, as well as I don't want to see underage gambling, I don't want to see irresponsible gambling either. I want people to be educated so they understand what they're doing, they understand the risk involved in it. And I think we can do that together with Luckbox.
Brilliant. So when you've met up with the Luckbox team, and obviously you've been having conversations with them, do you think that they have the passion about esports that should be present with a team that's looking to become endemic in the scene? Yeah,
I mean, absolutely. The funniest thing about it with Luckbox in terms of esports is that these guys have a real passion for it. They want to see esports succeed, and part of that succession is that the gambling part of esports is cleaned up and it's done better and done properly and it's regulated, and they firmly believe that. And it's not that they just suddenly go, hey, esports looks cool, let's go and do some esports stuff, right? They've got a background in competitive video games, competitive poker in the past as well, and they bring that experience to the table and allow us to approach betting in a different way than we've perhaps seen in the past. So I think it's a mixture of, yes, proper passion for esports, they want to get involved, they want to see it succeed, but also using the experiences that they have in the past to try and help improve the entire industry.
And you mentioned that you're a massive fan of, shall we say, cryptocurrency at the moment. If you were to use the service yourself, do you reckon you would use the skins? Would you go for crypto, potentially use that real money, seeing as all three are an option for you?
I will have coins. There's no doubt about it. I'm not gonna be an ambassador for a product that I believe in and not invest in it. So yes, I'm a bit of a crypto fiend anyway, but that's not to say that I'm picky, because I am. And I've got money invested in various different cryptos right now. Some are very alt coins, some are mainstream coins. But I will absolutely have money in Luckbox, because if I didn't, then I think I would be a hypocrite.
Yes. It's always good to hear. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Paul. That's all we got the time for today, and I look forward to seeing how you yourself and Luckbox work together in the future.